Hello everyone, so our group want to explain about incomplete participle phrase, and I want to introduce myself. My name is Afifa.
Baik, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Perkenalkan, my name is Rafika KAPAUR.
Hello everyone, I'm Renaldi. How are you today? I'm doing great, thanks for asking. In this lesson, we are going to take a look at the participle phrase, so stay tuned.
So let's get started.
If you want to improve on your writing skills, this video will help you a lot. So, why do we use a participle phrase? Because they give a color and action to the sentence. The verb with a predicate then is a clause. If there is a noun but no verb, and a verb but not noun, and does not have a predicate, then is a phrase. If participle phrase act as an adjective, they modify the subject. So, noun or pronoun of a sentence or even whole the statement. There are two types of participle phrase. Past participle phrase. One called regular ending in ed, or irregular, which you know is the past participles, and present, which end in ing. Okay, we are going to look at that in a second. So, look at this sentence first. Dressed in his Class A uniforms, the Marine looked like a recruitment posters. So, this is the passive of the past participles ending with ed. It's a regular verb, so dress. Now, if I rearrange the sentence, really it says, the Marine, who was dressed in his Class A uniform, looked like a recruitment posters. Okay, like a posters that wants to people to join the Marines, right? But I can take the adjective clause. I get rid of the who was or who is, depending on the tense. Get rid of that and I'm left with a participle phrase. The key when you're using participle at the beginning, you must make sure the subject, which is not the but it is understood. Who was? Who is the Marine? Who is the Marine? So the Marine who was dressed. Who was dressed in uniform. Alright, we'll discuss about adverb clauses. An adverb clause is a group of words that function is an adverb in a sentence. Adverb clauses can be used to add explanatory detail to your writing and explain how or why things happen. To identify adverb clauses, you'll need to understand what an adverb does, as well as how a clause is formed. What is an adverb? Adverb is a part of speech that describes an adjective, another adverb, or verb. Adverbs give more information about how an action was performed. In general, they answer questions like how, why, where, and when. And what is a clause? A clause is a group of words that contain both subject and verb. This differs from a phrase, which doesn't have a subject and a verb. What is an adverb clause? Adverb clauses, also known as adverbial clauses, are depend clauses that function as adverbs. Since they are depend clauses, they must have a subordinating conjunction to connect them to the rest of the sentence. Being able to spot a subordinating conjunction will help you recognize an adverb clause. Below are some examples which are grouped by the type of adverb question they answer. For question when, the example after, when, until, soon, before, once, while, as soon, as whenever, by the time. For question how, example is if, whether or not, provide in case, unless, even if, and in the event. For question why, the example is because, as, since, so, in order that, now, that, inasmuch as. For question where, wherever and where, that's the example. Adverb clauses can be placed at the beginning, middle, or end of a sentence. When placed at the beginning or in the middle, they require a comma to offset them for the rest of the sentence. However, when the adverb clause is at the end of a sentence, no comma is needed. Examples for adverb clauses. Because adverb clauses, they act like adverbs in a sentence. Adverb clauses answer the question where, when, why, and how in the sentence. To see how they work, take a look at the example below. Adverb clauses of a place. These adverbial clauses answer the question where. For example, you can drop by for a visit where we're staying for summer. You can drop by for a visit where we're staying for the summer. Adverb clauses of the time. These adverbial clauses answer the question when. The example, after the chores are done, we will eat some ice cream. After the chores are done, we will eat some ice cream. And adverb clauses of cause. These adverb clauses answer the question why. Since he has long hair, he wears a ponytail. Since he has long hair, he wears a ponytail. And adverb clauses purpose. These adverb clauses also answer the question why. The example is, so that he would not ruin the carpet. He took off his shoes. So that he would not ruin the carpet, he took off his shoes. Adverb clauses condition. These adverb clauses answer the question how. If you save money, you can buy a new game. If you save money, you can buy a new game. Adverb clauses of conjugation. These adverb clauses answer the question how, albeit in a roundabout way. For example, although you gave it your best effort, now you did not win the match. Although you gave it your best effort, you did not win the match. Conclusion. Adverb clauses add rich detail. While adverb clauses are a little more complicated than simple adverbs, they are most very useful in adding richer detail to your writing by explaining how and why things happen. When you begin to add subordinating conjunctions and depend clauses to your writing, you add interest by varying the rhythm of your sentence and layering in important information to create a complete picture for the reader. For more practice, you can see explanation of adverb clause in Google or some learnings, right?
Let's look the different formula. First, we have participle phrase, which introduces the main clause of statement. The formula is participle phrase plus comma plus main clause. Example, paralyzed with horror, we continue to watch the movie. So, here we have paralyzed is the regular past participle phrase and we is the subject of the whole statement. Example 2. Forgotten by its owner, the cat strayed across the road. So, we have forgotten as irregular past participle phrase of forget. The second formula, participle phrase, can be placed at the end of statement. In this case, it describes the word right in front of it. No punctuation used to connect the two parts. The formula is main clause plus participle phrase. The example, he is excited to see his growing niece showing up on his doorstep. So, showing right here is present participle phrase because it ends with ing and describe his growing niece. Third, when a participle phrase and a main clause and modify a word, further up you will need a comma. The formula is main clause plus comma plus participle phrase. Example, Dafa finally attended his high school reunion. Participation after a persistent request from his classmate. Participation as a present participle phrase and it modified Dafa. The final formula is the subject plus comma plus participle phrase plus comma main clause. Example, the cat hopping around the field hoped to find something to eat. So here we have hopping, which is the present participle phrase, and modify the cat, write the subject, the whole statement.
Perfect participle. What is a perfect participle? A perfect participle is a participle that refers to an action they call happiness before they might read in the main clause. Form of perfect participle: 1. Perfect active participle. 2. Perfect passive participle. Active structure and active form is used with both the clause, the main clause, and the perfect participle clause. If the sender again in their word, when the door of the my web in the my close. In the door of the participle in the perfect participle clause, we need an active structure. Perfect participle example. Active 1. Having heard the student, I decided not to step on stage. 2. Having but his hand on the employer, he got friend from the job. Having paid the fine, I got my class enrolled. 4. Not have student will run. Call not pass the dates. 5. Having written beautiful the song that amazing.
Okay, everyone, I think that's all for you. Then thank you for your attention. I'm so sorry because we have many mistakes in this presentation. Goodbye.